Greetings, fellow Fright Fiends. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben here for another episode of Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. And this video is going to be talking about a documentary that I just received. This was something that I ordered at the beginning of December. And I got it on New Year's Eve. And my wife and I watched it on New Year's Eve. And it was really just fantastic. I'm just going to start it out by just saying it's fantastic. And it's a documentary on one of my favorite horror film series. They only made 2 films, and they did a remake in the last. They did a remake about 5 years ago. But yeah, it's one of my favorite horror film series of all time. One I grew up with. One that I had hoped that they would make many more of. But this documentary is absolutely fantastic. And the name of the documentary is "You're So Cool, Brewster: The Story of Fright Night." And this is something I've been waiting for a while. I knew about the documentary going back into 2015 that it was going to be made. Tom Holland was actually involved in it. Got all of the original surviving cast. So not only do you have like the cast of the original Fright Night, like Stephen Jeffries, Chris Sarandon, William Ragsdale, Amanda Burse, Jonathan Stark, but you also have the cast of Fright Night Part 2. So you have like Brian Thompson, Julie Carmen, Jonathan Grise. I mean, just it's an amazing documentary, and it's over 3 hours, and I can't wait to talk about this. So I hope everyone looks forward to talking about "You're So Cool, Brewster: The Story of Fright Night." Please stay tuned. Everything you ever wanted to know about the Fright Night films is in this documentary. Like I said, it's over 3 hours long, and it is not boring 1 minute. The amount of information that is in this doc is just mind-blowing. There's things that I knew, there's things that I found out. Hearing from the cast and crew of both Fright Night and Fright Night Part 2, they don't really interview the cast from the Fright Night remake, but they do talk about the Fright Night remake, which I thought was awesome. There's also, the controversy of what happened to Fright Night 2 that is discussed in this documentary, and it's just amazing. I was blown away by this doc. To hear all the stories on the sets, the makeup effects, you get details of how they did the effects they did. I mean, they pretty much walk you through everything that happens in each film, and I just was amazed. And if I wasn't as in love with Fright Night as I am, I mean, the poster's behind me, and the second poster. The poster for both the first 2 films are behind me. The first time I saw Fright Night, I was 12 years old, and I fell in love with it then. But now that I have this doc, I'm even more in love with it. Just everything that went into this, and the fact that this cast, from both films, they're just such a family, and they worked so hard to put out just quality films and films that will live on. And as much as I love the remake, it will never touch the original 2 films for me. I just am so proud to have this documentary, and if you are a Fright Night fan, I definitely recommend you trying to pick this up. I'll put a link down below to where people can check out the documentary and pick it up, but it is 1,000% worth it. It is amazing, and I am easily giving it 5 skulls. It's one of my favorite horror documentaries of all time. I would put it up there with Psycho Legacy and Crystal Lake Memories. I absolutely love it. And if anybody else has seen this film, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Would love to hear what people think about this amazing documentary to the Fright Night franchise. And as always, thanks so much for watching Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Stay scared. Peace.